I often talk to you about the essentials for us apple shapes to have in our wardrobe. You know me, I love my basics and I love myself a good capsule. What I don't talk about very often is shoes, and for today's video I want to rectify that, and I want to talk about some essential shoes that I'm having here for my wardrobe for the autumn time. All the shoes in today's video has been gifted to me by VIVAIA. I'm a huge fan of their shoes. I'm going to combine it with some outfit inspiration for you as well, so I can kind of double up on the inspiration, but some essential autumn shoes for us apple shapes. Let's get stuck into it. As I mentioned, VIVAIA has gifted me all the shoes that I'm showcasing for you here today, but in fairness, I'm a huge fan of their shoes. When I saw the email coming through asking if I wanted to do a little promotion video, I was like, oh yeah. It wasn't even up for discussion. And best of all, they've gifted me all the shoes, but they gift you a discount code. You can get 12% off your purchases if you use the code Marleen12. I'll pop it here on the screen for you, but don't forget all the details are per usual in the description box. When we go through that transitional period from summer into the autumn, I personally find that footwear is the most difficult thing to get right. Sandals, it's getting too cold for sandals, yet I'm not quite ready for the boots yet. So what to do? My most worn shoes in my wardrobe are without a doubt my black ballerina shoes. They are the most versatile shoes that I own. They work with so many outfits. I can dress them up, I can dress them down. Because they're flat, they are comfortable. Because they have the pointy toe, they will work with most outfits that I create. Because they're black, they will go with most things in my wardrobe. Just remember to mirror the black shoes with something else black in your outfit, like your belt or maybe your bag, or even just some black accessory like a scarf, some earrings, etc. But black works with most other colors and are really versatile. Having a pair that then on top of that have good support, that are breathable and flexible and really comfortable to wear on my feet, that is an absolute must. The wide leg trousers really lend themselves to these pointy flats. It looks so elegant. The wide leg will skim beautifully over the tummy, worn with a more fitted top, and then with the pointy toes to elongate the feet, elongate the legs. It just looks so elegant. It's the same here with the dress. The flowiness of the skirt will balance out my more fitted top half, and then once again with the little ballerina flat with that pointy toe, it elongates my legs and look really elegant. The last outfit is very similar to the first. It's just with a pair of black trousers. I just wanted you to see how the blacks go together. As I mentioned, the pointy toe on these shoes, they have that elongating effect on our feet. And because I'm such a high advocate for the wide leg trousers, you'll just have that slender, beautiful toe poking out. Now, however, something that has a little bit more of a square, sorry, the puppies here, something that have a little bit more of a square or a round nose on your shoes can be very flattering for an apple shape as well. Me personally, I love myself the pointy toe, there's no doubt about it, but I'm a sucker for a Mary Jane with the square toe as well. This pair here has the two colors on them. They are the nude with the black. So adorable and have that nod to the French Parisian fashion. As you know, I'm absolutely obsessed with. The two-tone of these shoes really ties my summer and my autumn wardrobe together. This is literally my summer trousers. I've just added the two-tone shoes, a black belt and a black jacket to tie everything together. Fantastic outfit, but of course they work with other pieces as well. Here we have the two-tone striped cardigan. Once again, the wide leg trousers, such an elegant option. It looks fantastic. And then the two tones on the shoes tie it together. And the same with this last outfit here, the same one you saw with the pointy shoes. I've just added the two-tone shoes and a leopard print belt instead. These two pair of shoes are going to be fantastic for me here for the transitional period because they have the closed nose. They're two different pairs, two different colors. They're going to slot perfectly into my wardrobe and work with those transitional pieces as I go from the summer to the autumn. Both pairs are extremely comfortable. They have a great support in them. They're very flexible and bendable as well. And best of all, I could throw them in the washing machine should it be needed. I'm in love with both of these pair of shoes and I can't wait to create more outfits with them as I go along. But I know they're going to be stable for many years to come in my wardrobe. As I said earlier on, I do live very rural here in Ireland. And you may also know that I do own two dogs that requires a walk once in a while. Here in the autumn times, I don't want to be wearing sneakers because it's Ireland, it's raining, it's wet. I need something that's more practical, but practical doesn't have to be boring. I wanted a pair of boots that would fill all the criteria of being practical and functional. Equally, I wanted something that was a bit more stylish that I could create a few outfits with. The urban boots are a fantastic option, and as you may know, I don't particularly wear leggings very much, but when I do walk the dogs, especially in the autumn and winter time, I do often just throw on a pair of leggings because my wide leg trousers would often just trail along the ground and they would get ruined. So I often pop on a pair of leggings, and I really wanted a boot that would, as I said, practical, functional, all the good stuff, but equally look stylish. And this urban boot it hits all the criteria. They are so comfortable. They're easy slip-on boot. You literally just pop your feet into them and you are good to go. As you know, my little Lucy ain't the most patient of puppies, that's for sure. So the fact that I can just slip my feet into them, I'm good to go. They have a fantastic fit on the foot, and best of all, this is literally the best part, they're water repellent. Again, made from the recycled bottles, which is fantastic, but the fact that they are water repellent on the top, I can throw them in the washing machine, and yet they are so blooming comfortable. They are a very, very classic boot. You will have these in your wardrobe for 4 years to go, and they will never really go out of style because it is just such a classic and basic boot. We were talking about the nose on the shoes before, and for these urban boots, they have that round nose. It can be a little bit harder. You have to be a little bit more considerate on what you pair them with. Definitely a bit more of a casual look, but I think that's absolutely okay. And as I say, here for the transitional period, here for the autumn time, this is a fantastic boot. I mentioned the wide leg trousers before, and as you know, I'm a huge advocate for the wide leg trousers for us apple shapes. However, the chunky boots don't really work with it because it'll be chunky upon chunky, and it'll put us out of proportion, even though we are in general very top heavy. So for most of us apple shape, a slimmer fitting boot will be far more elegant and will work with more things in our wardrobe as well. The staples in my wardrobe last year was the knee-high sock boot and the ankle length sock boot as well. Both of them have a little bit of a heel on. So for this autumn, I purposely picked a pair of flat boots. Adding a pair of flats will be a fantastic addition to my wardrobe because that means now that my boot collection is complete. I will have the practical urban boots. I have the 2 pairs from last year. I will link them down below. I do believe they are still available as well. And I literally wore those 2 pairs all autumn and winter last year, and they still look brand new, and I love them. But I don't wear heels too much. I do struggle with wearing heels because I have broken feet. So I really wanted a flat pair of boots for this year. These boots, just like the black urban boots, are this hands-free slip-on boot. It's really, really practical and very, very easy. And because this boot is a little bit slimmer, as I say, it'll work fantastic under the wide leg trousers. It looks really elegant, and here I've teamed them with brown jeans, simply just to show you how color matching can elongate your legs as well. They slip so perfectly in under the jeans. They're so cute. But equally, can you wear them with a dress? Here, my favorite piece of this year's my Harry Potter dress with a little cardigan, the little boots, and my Harry Potter handbag. These boots are adorable. They are such a classic and timeless piece, and I can have these in my wardrobe for years to come. I'm looking forward to playing around with them because I think they're going to slot in perfectly with all the other pieces that I have in my wardrobe. These are my must-have shoes for the autumn time for us apple shapes. The only pair that I would recommend adding to the list is a good pair of sneakers. You can never go wrong with a pair of sneakers, but the 4 pairs that I have here are most definitely going to cover all my needs for the cooler months. Fantastic shoes. There are so many amazing qualities to these shoes. I genuinely love them, and I must have close to 6, 8, maybe even 10 pairs by now, and they still look brand new even though I have worn them over and over again. I genuinely love VIVAIA shoes. They are so comfortable, and although they do have a bit of a higher price point, the fact that they're made from recycled bottles, they have so many amazing qualities. For me, they're worth every penny. A huge thank you to VIVAIA for gifting me all the shoes, and don't forget the discount code that they have for you. Once again, here on the screen, and I'll link everything in the description box for you, so if you want to go and check any of the pieces out. Oh, before I go, I should say as well, of course, all the clothes that I've used here in the video for my own wardrobe, and I will link as much as I possibly can, but some pieces it may have to be substituted out, but just check the links in the description box if you're interested in any of the pieces. That is it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.